Lesson 4. Have a belief system. Have a belief system, whether it be Stoicism, Christianity, or Islam. A belief system regulates emotions and behaviors. It is much like an operating system on a computer. It allows you to trust people around you more because you're operating on the same moral system. Many of the issues we have in our society come from people being immoral and unpredictable. There's too much wiggle room when it comes to right and wrong and just spirituality. Belief systems allow you to cooperate and compete with others without conflict. Many civilizations have prospered due to the introduction of belief systems. It puts people on the same page. You have to ask yourself, what type of people do you want to be around? What type of mindset do you want your wife to have? How do you want your children to grow up? I'm not saying be brainwashed by a religion and ignore modern discoveries, because these religions do need improvement. Interpret these systems with your mind and heart. After you evaluate what belief system you want to operate on, you must make it your own. Like I said in one of our previous lessons, everything comes from Africa, so have no shame in taking part in whatever religion you see fit, but tailor it to you and yours, because that is what all cultures have done with our knowledge. Most of these religions need an update because there's too much going on in the new age to operate solely on an old system, but a system is still necessary. This one is kind of near and dear to me because it's so concrete. Like, my experience with this is just it's what reality showed me. I grew up in a church, and all of the men that I grew up with, we were boys then, but we all have a moral base. There's pretty much things that I know that they won't do. I can probably trust them more than any random man I come across. And just the character is different. It's different. Like, we could kick it right now and everything could be cool. Everything could be A1. I could do things with them that I know I couldn't do with other people. And there's no denying it. It's just no denying it. Each and every one of us. Like, you can tell the difference. So that's important. It's important. It's something. It's a part of me that I wouldn't take away for nothing. You couldn't pay me to take that part of me away, because I noticed the difference between me and other men, and a lot of them just not solid. They just not solid, and I think that's valuable. I think that's worth being a part of a belief system. Another thing is that, they say it takes a village to raise a child. Nowadays, people raise a lot of children in isolation. It just be the mom and the kid and the mom's friends, or the mom and the dad and a couple friends here and there, because people don't have friends like they used to. People don't even be in groups like they used to be. Like, you don't have barbecues and family reunions and things like that anymore. So we really robbing these children of growing up properly. Like, they need people around. So if you go to a church or a mosque or, a place of worship where you got a bunch of people and a bunch of other kids that your children can deal with, not only that, everybody is there for the same reason. Everybody is operating on the same system. That's powerful. Like, that's so powerful. And it will create the type of people that we need. For real. Like, we need those type of people. And I know that a lot of people have a lot of criticisms about the church, but that doesn't mean that we throw the church away. That doesn't mean that we throw the mosque away. A belief system is very vital. And I truly believe that most people underestimate how vital it can be to the character of the people that go there. Don't get me wrong, there does need to be some updates. There does need to be some changes for sure. But you may be the person who need to make those changes. They're not going to be made if we just abandon it altogether. And I went back and forth with this because I understand I understand the criticisms that people have in the church. Like there's no way that if I'm a leader and I got 1,000 people or 500 people coming to meet me every Sunday, that we not gonna be on. It just don't make sense. If and I'll say this in another one of my lessons, but AT&T could put like 10 people in the building and make $1 million, you know? And it's not about money, but definitely the church should be doing more. But what they are doing, we can't throw it away because it is definitely valuable. It's definitely valuable. With the way people's morals are nowadays, throwing away the church is a mistake for sure. For sure. Throwing away religion is definitely a mistake. You may disagree with that, but this book is, based on my experiences and what I've seen and what I'm still seeing to this day. And it's just a difference. It's just too big of a difference between the young man I see who grew up in a church and the young man I see who haven't. Those are the ones that's out here robbing you. Those are the ones who scamming you. When your credit take a hit and you don't know why. Like these dudes is out here doing the most. And if you want to, raise men of a certain caliber, a belief system is definitely necessary. Definitely necessary. Now, they may be alternatives, but that should definitely be on your mind if you're raising a young man, is what is going to be his belief system. Because anything else, it's just going to be the Wild Wild West. It's just going to be whatever. The world is going to give him a belief system. And the one these young dudes is operating off now is trapping and capping. that's the new religion now. They trapping and capping, man. They either out here or they lying about being out here. And that's what it is, man. Ain't no rules, ain't no respect, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. So if you not if you're not gonna put the effort towards making sure they have those things, then just go to church. Take them to church on Sundays and get to know the people around you. Like that's the easy way to do it. But without it, you're just not gonna produce. You're not gonna produce good quality man. Without some type of village, without some type of belief system, it's definitely necessary. But I'm gonna end that right there. Think about it, because I know some people gonna be on the ropes about that one, but pay attention, and maybe you might agree with me eventually. Have a good one. Say hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
Say what's going on.
What's going on?
Yeah, buddy.